Welcome back. What we want to do today is to use the formula method to simplify a quadratic equation. This is the quadratic equation we are dealing with, but what we want to show you is how we can use the formula method of solving quadratic equations to solve this problem right here. So let's get the party started. Solution for this problem. First of all, I'm going to rewrite the problem right down here. I'm going to copy it. 9a squared plus 7a is equal to, 7a minus 2 is equal to 0. This is what we have. This is the question. Now, by formula method, what it means is what some persons refer to as the almighty formula. Okay? The formula method, using the general formula of quadratic equation, remember? The general form of a quadratic equation says that when you have ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, you can use the formula to find x as x is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, the square root covering b squared and 4ac, all divided by 2a. This is the formula. Right now that we already know this, it is important for us to itemize the variables that appear in the formula. The variables are a, b, and c. So we need to find out our variables a, b, and c using the problem that we currently have. So in place of a, by comparison, you notice that our a is 9. So I'm going to fill in 9 here. What about b? B is 7. B is 7. And what is C? C stands for -2. These are the values that will be substituted into this formula to give us the right answer. I'll just close this in. Yeah, close them here. All right. So to find the value of this quadratic equation using the formula method, we'll be substituting. Okay. So what it means is that our x now will be equal to, remember this time our x is taking the place of a in the equation we have. The reason for using x is because we already have a's everywhere. Let's not get confused. In the end of our solution, I'm going to bring back the a to replace x. Okay. All right. X now is equal to negative, what's my b? My b is 7. So it's going to be -7 plus or minus the square root of b squared. What's b? 7 again. 7 squared minus 4 times, what's my a? My a is 9. So 4 times 9 times, what's my c? My c is -2. Close the bracket. These are all in the square root. All divided by 2a. What's 2a? That is 2 times a. And my 2 times a is 2 times 9, as you can see. Now we are good to go. So bringing it down, x is equal to -7 plus or minus the square root of 7 squared is 49. 4 multiplies 9 to give us how many? 4 multiplies 9 to give us 32. 4 multiplies 9 to give us 36. 36 multiplies 2 to give us 72. But this is negative and this is negative. Negative multiplies negative gives us a positive. So this is positive 72. That's what we have. All over 2 times 9 is 18. All right, it's time to simplify what you have inside the square root. So go a little further. X now is equal to -7 outside plus or minus the square root of 49 add 72 is the same thing as 51 add 70. 50 add 70 is 120. So altogether we have 121. 121 in the square root, divide it all by 18. Now let's simplify a little further. Coming down, x becomes -7 plus or minus, what is the square root of 121? We know that the square root of 121 is 11, because 11 times 11 is 121. So this is 11. Divide all by 18. Now it is time to simplify this sign which you have at the middle bearing positive or negative. What this implies is that it can either be a positive at the middle, that is adding 11, or a negative subtracting 11. So I'm going to split this problem in two parts, and it is also the right time to substitute a, the value, the variable we are looking for, instead of s. So I'm going to use a instead of s in writing this. So on this side, I'm going to write it as a now will be equal to negative 7 plus or minus 11 all divided by 18. So let's split it. Our answer can either be a is equal to negative 7 plus 11 all divided by 18, or a will be equal to negative 7 minus 11 all divided by 18. Let's solve. A quadratic equation always ends with two answers. That is why we have the highest power of the unknown as 2. It's an equation of degree 2, okay? Now coming down, a will be equal to negative 7 add 11. It's the same thing as subtracting 7 from 11, and that gives us 4. 4 all over 18, or negative 7 minus 11 gives us negative 18. So negative 18 all over 18 also. Therefore, what does it imply? It implies that a is equal to, we can reduce this by dividing by 2. So a is equal to 2 all over 9, or it is the same thing as negative 1. This becomes our answer for the unknown variable a. Did you see how I have demonstrated stage by stage how you can use the formula method of solving a quadratic expression or a quadratic equation in the problem we just solved? I believe this is clear enough. Let us see if we can solve more problems involving more radical conditions, and let's see how you will deal with those. Thanks for watching.